Hello, YouTube world. Again, this is Girl Michelle, your girl. I am here doing a review on that hair I was referring to you guys about 2 weeks ago on the Grace hair. I can tell you right now, this is not going to be a good review, unfortunately. I did have a bad experience with this hair, and I'm not sure why. First of all, as you can see, I did dye the hair. Well, from my last video, I dyed it, and I did have it installed. Once I had the hair installed, I immediately noticed that there were some issues going on with the hair. Like, I could feel as she was like sewing the hair on my head that she was getting like kind of like when she was combing it out while she was sewing it, comb it out, and then to curl it, she was catching some snags, and that was immediately once she installed the hair. So right there was kind of a red flag for me, but I had already gave her $150, so I just told her to keep doing it, and I needed the hair for my birthday, of course, like I said previously. And I got the hair actually installed January 29th, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, January 29th. The next day, which was my birthday, I immediately noticed the hair still kept with the curls that I wanted, the curls that I had, and everything. But I did notice that the hair was getting very, very frizzy throughout the night. I made sure that day when she did the curls that I put a bonnet on. I did everything that I needed to do, but for some reason, I don't know what happened. I really don't. From my birthday on, I've just been having more and more issues. I made sure I deconditioned it again. Um, I don't know how many times I deconditioned. I put some oil up in it, some argan oil. It's actually this. I put this argan oil, Moroccan argan oil, in it to try to help it. No bueno. It just, I don't know what happened. And I'm not sure at this point if I'm really bashing on the company because, I don't know if it could be maybe because the hair was dyed, but then again, I've dyed hair maybe one other time before this and it never had that issue. So the fact that it's having these problems now, I'm not sure if it's the dye. This, just to let you guys know, to make sure, this is the company. This is their card. Grace Hair Extensions. This is what they send you in the mail, and show you how to like process it and everything. It shows you all of that information. And I did everything on there that it told me to do, and the hair is still denial after the second day. This is the second day. Today is February 24th. Like I said, I got the hair installed January 29th, and I already experienced these issues the day it was put in my hair. So first, I'm just getting to the first issue. First issue is, as you can see, it's not flowing at all. Like, I'm letting it go, and it's just, what the fuck is this? Sorry, but the curse hit, but what is this? I'm not sure. Like, it's just, I don't know. And then secondly is this. Like, it takes so much work to freaking deal with this hair. And like I told you guys before in the other video that my hair was, I forgot the length of the hair, but I think my longest length was like 22 inches. I chopped this hair down. not on my birthday, but I recently just chopped it because it was so hard to maintain this hair. Like the I literally have to keep brushing this hair every 2 minutes. I actually right before this video brushed it to make sure that maybe get a little bit. Like I said, every 2 seconds, literally, it does this. Like I don't understand. So I looked back at those instructions I just showed, and it was telling me to try to like put some heat protectant on it and do some other things with it. So to make it go back to normal. I didn't shampoo this hair really. I did a lot of cold washing and deep conditioning for this hair, and it just is not working. So I tried to, because the hair was, I was curling the hair with a curling iron. I decided, okay, maybe if I flat iron the hair, it can maybe last a little bit longer. So I use this Garnier Fructis Heat Protectant Flat Iron Spray, as well as Garnier Fructis Sleep and Shine, because I did hear that these two products are very, very good restraining. But as you can tell, I actually straightened my hair maybe a couple of days ago, and that did not help whatsoever. So, I really don't know what happened at all. I did try contacting the vendor and letting them know that my this stuff is whack, basically. And I mean, they were very, very friendly to me. I was asking, could I get a refund? They were all, well, she was like, I can give you a refund of $20. I'm like, what am I going to do with $20? $20? Really? What am I going to do with $20? So I then replied back to her like $20 is not enough. If you can, maybe I can either send you these bundles back, or you can, if you can just give me one or two better bundles, maybe, because maybe I'm thinking maybe I just got a bad batch, because I never had a bad batch of hair, and I've heard of people getting bad batches, and I unfortunately am that person. So I asked her about that. She said, no, I can't give you no more hair, but I can give you $50 refund. And I'm like, I paid $270 for this hair. $50 is not going to be enough to, cover for some more weed, because like this is ridiculous. And the only way, by the way, to get it straightened, sorry, I just dropped the thing. It's like if I comb it. Once you brush this hair out, sorry, I'm telling you guys, I'm sick. But like once you brush it out, then the hair becomes a little bit better. Just a little bit. But you see how much work that is. Like, look how tangly it's like matting in the back. Like, so once you comb it out or brush it out with your paddle brush, then it gives a little bit more stuff. But give me 2 more minutes throughout this video. It's gonna go right back up. So yeah, back to the vendor. So I contacted the vendor. The $50 not enough. So I replied back saying, no, actually she replied back, because I told her $50 not enough. She replied back saying I can give you $70. No, I asked for 100 actually. Refund. So after she came back and offered me $50, I told her it's not enough. I responded back about, can she do $100 at least minimum? That's less than half. And she told me no, $100 is a little too much right now, but I can give you $70. So I ended up basically settling for $70 on for the hair as refund. She didn't give me that. I didn't get that back instantly on my PayPal account. So business wise, I really don't know what to say about this company. On one hand, I want to bash them, but on the other hand, she was willing to work with me, and also because I'm not really sure what went wrong with the hair. Uh, I have no idea. I'm not sure if it's the dye, or if it was just really a bad batch of hair. But so I can't really say if you should or if you shouldn't. I mean, get this hair. Personally, my stance on it right now is I'm thinking of possibly trying them again. Possibly. Maybe going with a shorter length hair and not dyeing it at all. And see, that way it's cheaper so I can see if it works. I don't have to worry about my money being too wasted. And I can give it another try because if it is my fault because maybe I've dyed it, even though like I said, I've dyed hair before, um, that maybe it just, I don't know. But yeah, so at this point, based on my review, you can determine on what you would like to do. The only one pro that I can say about this hair is that because this is supposed to be Filipino, is that it is thick. It's very thick, and like I said before in my last video, I bought 4 bundles, but I was only able to put 3 in the closure because it was already too thick. So that's one thing where I'm like debating on going back to this company because I love this kind of thickness to this hair. And like I said, I cut the hair, and right now it's right there. So before the hair was like down here, but I thought cutting was gonna be more manageable. So my only other option at this point is to possibly do his hair. I'm thinking about cutting it even more, like even shorter. Maybe doing it like here to get it like an asymmetric bob going on, so it'll be like maybe that short, and then taking my bang and like swoop it because this is a free part closure, so I could if I wanted to like part it different ways, but the way my hairstylist sewed it onto my head, she kind of sewed onto the closure. So right now I can't move the part. So I'm thinking maybe to make this hair a little bit more manageable, I'm just gonna get this chopped very short, get the swoop thing going on, and maybe that'll make this hair better, and at least it can last a little bit longer. Because I did pay $270 and I only got $70 from it. So yeah, at this point the decision's up to you guys. On if you still want to purchase this hair, I have heard good reviews. Actually, the reason I actually purchased this hair was because I was watching one of the girls' YouTube video. Her name is Miss TV 100 or something like that, or Miss 100 TV. I'm not sure, but I'll probably put it somewhere right there what her name is. But she got the Filipino. She dyed it from black to blonde, which was what I was going for, and her hair was great. But unfortunately that did not happen for me. So I'm probably gonna buy some more hair, most likely. And I'm gonna do a couple more reviews. I'm gonna try some of those like better brands. I may try Aliexpress again at this point. I'm not sure, so it's not gonna be anytime soon. So if you've had any kind of experience or if you know something to do with this hair to bring it back, please let me know. But well, that's really about it on this hair. If you have just rate, comment, and subscribe.